everyone. Today is going to be a special video. I've always talked about all the inside work that I have done in order to get through life and get things done and to be able to do what I do. And I always say that everybody has this ability of some sort, some level, somewhere. Everybody has this intuitive view of life and things of that nature, right? I've always said that. So today we're going to learn a technique. In fact, I'm going to show you somebody who can do it with you because you have to become a professional practitioner in order to get this done. And it is based on this guy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bradley Nelson, author of The Emotion Code. People ask me, what is the emotion code? And I'd like to explain it to you very quickly. If you look at your hand, for example, your hand looks solid, but if you could magnify that hand 1,000,000 times, you'd see that your hand is actually made of atoms. And if you could look inside of an atom, you'd see there's nothing in there but empty space and energy. And that's really what we are. We're beings of pure energy. You are a being of pure energy. Now, in your past, you've had times where you've experienced intense emotions of maybe sadness or depression or anger or resentment and frustration and so on. During those times, what happens is that we actually are feeling the vibration of those emotions. Every emotion has a specific vibrational energy and frequency. So if you're feeling an intense emotion, what can happen is your whole body can take on that vibration. And it's during those times that that energy can become stuck in your body, so that even after that event is over and you've moved on, part of that event is still with you. We call that a trapped emotion. And a trapped emotion is a little ball of energy from about the size of a baseball to about the size of a cantaloupe. And wherever these lodge in the body, they will do two things. They will distort the normal energy field of your body. And because that's all your body is an energy field, when you distort that energy field, you interfere with the body's ability to function normally. And that can cause pain. It can cause malfunction of organs and glands. It eventually can lead to serious problems such as cancer, we believe. There's another problem, though, that these trapped emotions cause. When you have a trapped emotion in the body, your body is literally feeling that specific emotion all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for years, for decades. And because of that, when a situation arises where you might tend to feel that emotion, if that emotion, for example, is anger, you'll slide right into that emotion much more readily or much more easily than you otherwise would. And so this is the reason why when a trapped emotion is removed, oftentimes it changes how people feel. It changes the emotions that tend to well up inside of them about certain people or certain events. That seems to just go away. These trapped emotions are contributing to problems like depression and anxiety and panic attacks and phobias and eating disorders and self-sabotage of all kinds, as well as being a primary underlying cause of PTSD. These trapped emotions also contribute to the high rate of divorce that we have in our world, as well as the strife and the anxiety on a larger level that happens to the world as a whole. So getting rid of these emotions is a very important thing to do, not only for yourself, but also for our planet.
So now that we have learned what that is, I'm going to have Lindsay give us a little bit more information, and we're going to do a real-time with me exercise. Now, mind you, this exercise is going to be general. This is going out into the public domain. So just know that when she is with you, she can get more, she can get deeper and more intense if that is what something that you need to get done. So just remember that. Hang in there. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And this is Lindsay.
Hi.
She is going to take us through an exercise of healing. And I've already done this with her one session already. And that promoted that cord cutting prayer that I had put on my community page. And also I read with Danny and Lori. And so this is, and then other things that happened too is I felt lighter. I felt a little bit more comfortable in my skin. I felt like I finally was able to name, see, understand why I would react a certain way due to this problem that I was having with that. And so it's really important that we continue on our emotional healing and work and inner work on this. I've always talked about that, but I'm going to turn it over to Lindsay, and she's going to give us a little bit about who she is and what she does and how she's gotten here, right? And then she will show you how to book with her online, and then we're going to do a live kind of session with you so you guys can see what she does. So Lindsay, take it over.
All right. So, hey, everybody, I'm Lindsay. I am an emotion code practitioner and a energy healer. I've been doing energy healing since 2019. I kind of had a spiritual awakening around then, and it was just kind of like, an explosion. And I started incorporating energy work into my massage therapy. I've been a licensed massage therapist for the last 16 years. So they kind of go hand in hand, but I was turned on to the emotion code. Gosh, it was like 2020 when I started like looking up Dr. Bradley and his technique. And I decided, you know what, this is a great technique. I read the book. I have, read other people's stories and saw the results, and just thought, hey, this looks like an awesome thing. So I jumped into it. I got certified. And I have been practicing since about 2020 with the emotion code. And I've seen amazing results. I've had people with emotional issues that get just completely healed, things like anxiety, depression, physical things. Even I actually have a lady recently, she had a bunion she was about to have surgery on, and so we've been releasing like just inherited trapped emotions and different lineage stuff, and her bunion has actually gotten smaller and she's pushed off surgery. So even physical healing, it's pretty cool to see that kind of stuff. And I can remove people's heart walls. Sometimes we get trapped emotions where it actually builds up a wall and we are unable to give love or receive love. And I find that very common too. Very hard for people to do that these days, to give and receive. So once we get that heart wall torn down, people are wide open, they're open to receive, open to give. And, that's very rewarding to see the progress that they make. And, that's why I do this stuff.
Fantastic. Today we're going to do that with me, because a lot of people on my channel like, Sheila, you need to find a partner. So we're going to do a little reasoning why Sheila does like this to all partners that come my way.
We're gonna remove that heart wall, girl.
Exactly, that little heart wall that I have up, definitely. So how are they going to make an appointment with you?
Okay, so let me show you how we do that. So
you do this over Zoom, right? You can do this from anybody in the world.
Absolutely. So I can do this, from a distance, in person. It doesn't matter. Of course, energy knows no time or space. So that's the great thing about this work, is that I don't even have to be in the same room as you, the same state, the same country. We can do this all from a distance. So to book a session, if you go to our website, it's up here, pueblowestmassage.com. You will be taken to Massage Haven's website. And if you want to look at our prices, it would be here under energy healing. And if you scroll down right here, emotion code. So there's our different pricing for that. I do also do 30-minute sessions, and those are $50. Obviously I slacked on the website. I got to get a hold of my marketing girl to add that in there, but I do offer 30-minute appointments too. And then if you want to book, you just go to book now, and it'll bring you to this page, and you scroll down. And if you hit the drop box here and go down to distance energy healing, the 30-minute one is on there, and then you have a 60 or a 90. And the 60 and 90-minute, they do include emotion code, and then cord cutting or whatever else we might need to do, Reiki. Because emotion code is usually about 30 minutes, maybe 45 tops. So if we have extra time and you're booked for a 60-minute, we can go ahead and check out other stuff too, your chakras, whatever else you feel like needs to be touched on. So you would just choose one of these and go down to me. Of course, I'm all the way at the bottom. And then if you choose a week here on the calendar, just click a day and then hit search. It'll give you available dates that I'm open. So you can pick a time and go ahead and book it. So yeah, pretty easy.
Yeah, that looks pretty dang easy to go and do that. And what kind of, can they pay you? They can pay you through just debit card and things like that.
Right. So I have Square, so a lot of times I'll send an invoice, or they can do Venmo, PayPal. Those are the main ones that I use. So yeah, debit card, whatever.
Okay. Fantastic.
Awesome. So yeah, and then if you want to know more about me too, there's an about page. You can read my little bio and check that out as well.
As you can tell, she's from Colorado. I've actually met her face to face. We had a small little party down in Pueblo that week, and we had a gathering, and we just had so much fun. We read for each other. We
stand our energy.
Right, great food.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you, Lacey.
Exactly. Thank you, Lacey. We need to do that again. I think we need to get together again. So, all right.
Absolutely.
All right, Lindsay. So now I see a chart in front of me. What can you explain the chart and what you're going to be doing now?
Yes, absolutely. So we have the emotion code chart here, and we have a list of many different emotions. And as you can see, none of them are really happy emotions. So these are the trapped emotions that we identify in your body and release. And in order to identify, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect to you energetically. And since energy knows no time or space, that's how this works. So I just kind of go into a little meditation, make sure I'm connected to you, and I double check by using muscle testing. So the one I like to use is the ring and ring method. So if it's a yes, it's going to test strong. The ring will not break. But if it's a no, it'll break. So that's kind of how we narrow down which trapped emotion you have. So we go by the column, and then we go by the row, and then we ask, okay, is it failure? Is it helplessness? Is it hopelessness? And then once we get a yes, you know, we're like, okay, that's the emotion. That's the one we need to release. Sometimes we do need more information, but it's usually just the age that it happened around. So you'll notice I might ask, okay, do we need any more information? If it's a yes, I'll ask, okay, did this trapped emotion happen before the age of this, before the age of this? And then we narrow it down to an age. And then usually the emotion is ready to be released. And then we release by swiping over the governing meridian. And doing that, it just kind of clears out the rest of the body and it lets go. So.
And you got to remember too, as a participant, you have to give her permission to do this.
Absolutely.
Open up, allow her in, allow her to work on your energy and what's going on. She's not doing this is like in a psychic kind of way, like you want her to find, but she needs.
I'm not a mind reader either.
Right. She needs available to your energy also. And just remember, this session is going to be kind of basic. So just know that because of being out in the public domain. So this is going to be a little basic, like I said before in my previous at the beginning, is that she can get more in depth and more, in with you. So, all right. Absolutely. What do I got to do? You have my whole permission to get into my energy and help me out with why I don't want to date.
Okay, so we're going to work on the heart wall today, Sheila. So to start, what I want you to do is just close your eyes. I'm going to just say kind of like a little silent prayer. All I'm doing is asking to connect with you. So let's just take a moment. If you need to take a couple deep breaths, you do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. So. Okay, am I connected to Sheila? Yes. Okay, my name is Sheila. My name is Lindsay. We're good. Okay, we're connected. So I'm testing on your behalf now. So are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. All right. Does Sheila have a heart wall? Yes. Okay. So is there trapped emotion we can release for Sheila now that is part of her heart wall? Yes. Okay. Is the trapped emotion in column A? No. Is it in an odd number row? No. Okay. Is it column B, row 2, row 4? Okay. Row 4, column B. So is the trapped emotion depression? Is it frustration? Okay, it's frustration. Do we need any more information about this trapped emotion? We do not, so we don't need an age. Is this trapped emotion ready to be released? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and release frustration. Did we release the trapped emotion? Yes. Okay. So frustration, Sheila, can you elaborate on that a little bit or?
Yeah, I frustration is I have to become a detective just to find out if a guy is going to be honest and faithful, and it's just I'm so tired of having to become a professional detective just to make sure that you're getting a good guy. And so you're going to find out why I'm not allowing my I guess my intuition kick in. I don't know. I don't know why I can't intuitively know if this guy is good or not. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I'm an empath. I attract a certain type of person. I don't know. So I'll let you go ahead and help me with
Okay.
that.
All right. All right. So is there another trapped emotion that we can release for Sheila now that is part of her heart wall? Yes. Okay. Is the trapped emotion in column A? No. Okay. Is it in an odd number row? No. Okay. Is it column B, row 2, row 4, row 6? Okay. Is the trapped emotion pride? No. Is it shame? No. Is it shock? No. Is it unworthy? Yes. Okay, so that's a strong yes. Okay, do we need any more information about this trapped emotion? We do. Okay, so we're gonna have to pinpoint an age with this one. So did this trapped emotion occur before the age of 30? Yes. Did it occur before the age of 20? Yes. Did it occur before the age of 10? Yes. Okay. Did it occur before the age of 5? No. Did this trapped emotion occur around the age of 5? Age 6? Age 7? Age 8? Okay. Strong one there. All right. Do we need any more information? Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and release unworthy. Okay, did we release the trapped emotion? We did. Okay, unworthy, age 8. Anything ring a bell?
Wow. Age 8, I was baptized into the Mormon church. That's the age that you get baptized. Unworthiness. There's so many things in my youth that could have done that. The lack of being able to say anything, a lack of being able to be who I am, a lack of knowing that I didn't know that I had gifts, but my gifts were not something I could talk about, so a lot. I mean, just being a woman in the Mormon church can give you unworthiness, you know what I mean? And being a
Absolutely.
little girl, being taught to obey and be quiet.
Yeah.
Could
Okay,
be
so
it.
that would definitely make sense. Definitely. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can get another one. Okay. Is there another trapped emotion we can release for Sheila now that is part of her heart wall? Yes. Okay. Is it in column A? Yes. Okay. Is it in an odd number row? No. Is it column A, row 2, row 4? Okay. Row 4 is always like, I feel like a rough, like where all the really hard emotions are is
See
in row
that.
4. Yeah.
You're like,
Okay.
whoa.
Yeah. All right. Is the trapped emotion anger? No. Is it bitterness? No. Is it guilt? No. Is it hatred? No. Is it resentment? Yeah, resentment. Okay. Um, do we need any more information about this trapped emotion? We do, definitely. Okay. So, did this trapped emotion occur before the age of 30? Yes. Okay. Did it occur before the age of 20? No. Okay. So, did it occur before the age of 25? Yes. Okay. Did it occur around the age of 20, 21, 22, 23, 24? Okay. Now, do we need any more information? No. All right, let's go ahead and release it. Okay, did we release the trapped emotion? Yes, I like felt that one leave. That was a big one.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little cold right now again. Remember, I was
Yeah,
telling you
that
that
was
feeling of coldness that kind of comes with you can probably explain it better than I can, but that's the kind of
it's
feeling.
just like energy moving. It's sometimes people get hot, they get cold, they fluctuate. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm getting that release of a blanket, like somebody just took a blanket off of me. Kind of feel.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Absolutely. So anything pop up for you around the age of 24 why you would have trapped resentment?
Well, I had already been divorced from my husband, my baby's daddy. That was a whole long story. I kind of accepted that apparently a lot easier than most people would, but I gotten into another relationship right after that, and I really fell in love, and all of that, and then I found out that he was cheating on me the whole time, and
Cool.
that really set me on a course of I don't know, that just changed my outlook on life. Like, I cannot believe how I was duped. I cannot believe that he got away with this, that I didn't know. You know what I mean? It really I think my conversation that I started inside was, Sheila, you're so stupid. How did you not know? I think that was literally what I said to myself for years. How did you not know? And so I think the resentment is double the thing. The resentment that he cheated, the resentment that for myself, that I couldn't figure it out. What happened? Why did I not know? Right.
Right. Well,
So,
that was not your fault. That was not your fault. Don't blame yourself.
right. But we do, right? What did I do wrong? How did I not know? What could I have done be a better girlfriend or whatever it was, And
Right.
that the resentment of just that whole ball, I think catalyze, how do you do it? Like, go into the future with every single person that you meet from then on out. Um,
Right. Right.
you know,
Absolutely. Well, that trapped emotion is gone. It's gone. It's gone forever.
good.
Yes, once we release these are gone forever. However, resentment could come up again, but it's a completely different situation because obviously you experience anger more than once in your life. You know, you cry more than once in your life. So yeah, it could come up again, just a different situation. So yeah,
Good.
let's see. Okay. Is there another trapped emotion we can release for Sheila now that is part of her heart wall? Yes. Okay. Is it in column A? No. Is it in an odd number row? Yes. Okay. Is it column B, row 1? Yes. Okay. Is the trapped emotion effort unreceived? No. Is it heartache? Yes. Okay. Um, do we need any more information about this trapped emotion? No, so this one's ready to go. We don't need an age. So let's go ahead and release it. Did we release the trapped emotion? Yeah, that was also a heavier one. I could feel it like in my back. I could feel it release. So heartache.
You felt it in your lower back?
Yeah.
Well, that's where in your lower back is the lack of emotional support throughout your life.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
that would make a lot of sense. The lack of emotional support through a boyfriend, through family, through all of it is like a, don't feel sorry for me because I'm getting better, but I mean like that full long life of heartache that you endure through complications, through relationships. So
Absolutely. So before we check to see if there's another one we can release for you, Sheila, I just want to do a check-in real quick and see how you're doing. Because these emotions are heavy, so we want to make sure that you're processing them okay. So just go ahead, you can close your eyes. Just take a deep breath for me. And just check in with your energy, with your body, with your emotions. How are you feeling? Do you feel lighter, heavier? Do you feel better, worse?
like I said before, I felt like a blanket was left off of me, which is probably the energy leaving in my body. Another thing is when I close my eyes, I'm seeing red. I don't know what that means. Do you? That's the color that's
Love.
coming up for me.
No.
What was that?
I said love.
Love? Oh no. No, just kidding. Love, yes, very welcome. Because when I close my eyes, I see red. I see red. I don't think it's red of anger because I don't feel like I've can anger is so subjective with me. I'm a Gemini for one thing. Geminis don't hang on to anger very long.
Right.
But we'll hang on to a resentment, until the day is long, until, but the anger part, I don't know if that's connected. Anyways, so red is what I'm seeing. So we'll see if there's anything else that maybe is connected to that red color.
Interesting. Okay, so let's get back to it. Let's see. Okay. Is there another trapped emotion we can release for Sheila now that is part of her heart wall? Yes. Okay. Is the trapped emotion in column A? Yes. Okay. Is it in an odd number row? No. Okay. Is it in column A, row 2? No. Is it in row 4? Yes. Oh my gosh, girl, that row 4 for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the trapped emotion anger? Speaking of anger, guess what? Okay.
Just when no, it's not anger, it's that denial, right? It's not, I'm not angry.
Yeah, and you really can't make this stuff up. It's just wow. Thank you, universe. Okay. So, do we need any more information about this trapped emotion? Yes, so we need to go a little deeper. Okay. Did this trapped emotion occur before the age of 30? Yes. Okay. Did this trapped emotion occur before the age of 20? Yes. Okay. Did this trapped emotion occur before the age of 10? No. Okay. Did this trapped emotion occur before the age of 15? No. Okay. So did this trapped emotion occur around the age of 15? Nope. Age 16? 17. Okay. Do we need any more information? Nope. Let's go ahead and release it. Okay. Did we release the trapped emotion? Yes. Okay. So that one was a little harder to release. It kind of wanted to hang on a little bit there. So I don't know if you noticed, I did a couple more swipes than I normally do. But anger at 17.
I felt dizzy and a
Yeah.
little like I would be drunk. I felt like dizzy and I was like wheezy with that one.
Yeah. Yep. That will happen. Definitely.
I mean,
So
anger,
does anything ring a bell for you?
I mean, being 17 alone, so many things. I was a teenage mom, so, you know, I don't know. There's just probably so much that I can't even remember. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Like, anger might come up again 6 more times at that age.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. All right. Is there another trapped emotion we can release for Sheila now that is part of her heart wall? Oh no, it's telling me no. So what
Wow.
this means is that your body is done for right now. Um, it needs to process the emotions we've already released, which have been kind of heavy ones. But let me just check something here. Does Sheila still have a heart wall? Yes. So you still have a heart wall. Did we remove more than 50% of her heart wall? No. Did we remove more than 25% of her heart wall? Yes. Okay. Did we remove more than 30% of her heart wall? No. Okay. So we're between 25 and 30% gone. So you still have more to release. But that would be a whole nother session since your body's just, it needs to process what we've already done. So
True. I agree with you. That's
yeah.
a lot.
How do you feel? I didn't even get to do another check-in.
I know. I'm doing pretty good. I think being an empath, I think maybe, and this maybe somebody would know, being an empath, I think you will not only feel energy, you capture energy as well. And I
Oh,
always said that I wick energy out of other people. And prior to in my early 20s, I didn't really realize that's what I was doing. And so I would take it on myself. So somebody else's anger in line and standing in line at the grocery store, I would make it mine.
yep.
And that their anger does the same thing as my own anger in my own body. So that could be, I'm just getting really, really cold right now. Whew, okay. I felt a little dizzy. Um, so I think a lot of times I took on somebody else's anger, or emotions or whatever that was just as dangerous as my own personal gatherings, right? So
Absolutely. And we, in the emotion code, we call those absorbed emotions. So there's different types, like you can even inherit emotions from your parents.
yeah,
And then they can inherit emotions from their parents. And then you just have this whole line of people who have this trapped emotion of anger from 10 generations ago, so like those are big to release. Those are huge. I love releasing those. Those are fun. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so you get you get shared emotions, general trapped emotions. There's different ones for sure. Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so I know that everybody's watching this is probably very hopeful. Maybe Sheila will find her a partner at some point in time.
Yay, Sheila.
Yes.
We believe in you, girl. So
Exactly.
I do want to just warn you now, you might be like on like an emotional roller coaster the next few days. That's just your body detoxing basically emotionally. So just be gentle with yourself. If you're angry for no reason, if you cry for no reason, you're just feeling like you're all over the place, just remind yourself you're just detoxing. Drink lots of water, take an Epsom salt bath if you have to. Go out into your yard barefoot and walk around, ground yourself, but just be aware that can happen. So
Thank you, Lindsay. You know, there's
you're
something
welcome.
else that's been happening to me for a while. Everybody kind of knows my mom and my sister passed, but my sister and I have been having conversations. She's gone. Now she has to listen to me, right?
Right.
The universe, she has no other choice now to hear her sister. And when we have been having those spiritual conversations, and I have been doing a lot of crying and releasing of that as well. So
Good.
that I think that was a product of your last session with me. That the
Awesome.
communication amped up a lot, and I just finished painting my living room, and as I'm painting, I'm like, well, you did it to yourself. I don't know why, you know. My daughter's like, are you okay, Mom?
Who are you talking
Yeah.
to?
Who's there?
Right.
So I appreciate you so much, Lindsay. And if you've made it this far, thank you, everyone. Definitely go and make an appointment. These are the type
Yes.
of things that we need to continue on and to do throughout our lifetime. I always say that the chariot in our deck and the Rider-Waite and the chariot and the tarot cards is one of our life's message is what's in your chariot when you leave. Don't take the crap that you have experienced in this lifetime with you to the next, because you'll just have to get rid of it again. So do everything you can while you are here to empty out that chariot and only bring with you forward the lessons and the love and the things that you want to take on into your next lifetime. So this is the work that helps you with that. So thank you.
Absolutely. I agree.
Do you have any final words or anything like that that you have?
I just want to say thank you so much for having me. And you were super easy to work with. Thank you for being open. I appreciate that. It makes my job easier.
It does.
So
You don't have to
yeah.
go, you don't have to pry open like, I do that
Yes.
with reading sometimes. They'll kind of get on there and they like like, well, I don't
Yep.
know how I can help you. You're gonna open up for me a little.
Yes.
So,
Yep. Same.
all right, everyone. Thank you so much.